let's talk a little bit about stability. Now again, we first talked about mobility as being the most important. Second, just by a small margin, is stability. Stability is your body's ability to maintain a good position of mobility throughout a range of motion. And that's usually dictated by your weaker muscle groups, your accessory muscle groups, your stabilizers, which include core musculatures, hip rotation musculatures, and shoulder rotation musculatures. Now there's also a proprioceptive component to here, and that's going to be incorporated in some of the exercises that I show for these particular muscle groups. But stability is another huge pillar of strength, performance, and ultimately injury prevention. Stability. Without stability, there can be no good mechanics in form.
The very first exercise is overhead press with the band. Now what this is going to do is incorporate extension, scapular depression, and retraction all at the same time, utilizing the upper trapezius to a minimal degree, emphasizing mostly the deltoids, the rotator cuff stability musculature, and middle and lower traps for the stability of the scapula. Make sure you don't shrug your shoulders and keep them depressed and retracted as much as possible. The next exercise is the face pull, and the face pull is very simple. You pull the band up towards your face in a manner shown in the video. Now make sure that you keep your shoulder blades depressed and retracted to fully incorporate the mid and low trap, the rotator cuff, and the stability musculature of the upper shoulder girdle. Next up is internal rotation, which is primarily focusing on the subscapularis for stability of the rotator cuff. Make sure that you use a bolster about 3 inches in diameter as shown in the video to give yourself more space in the glenohumeral joint, which is called the open pack position, which is about 20 degrees in abduction and 10 degrees in forward flexion. Now we just flip around to the other side to work on the external rotators of the rotator cuff, which is the 3 smaller groups on the back side of the shoulder blade. This will allow more stability for overhead pressing and stability in the forward pressing plane of motion as well. Make sure you keep that shoulder blade down, retracted, as the rotator cuff pulls from the outside in. Now we're moving on to band pull aparts. Now these can be done with your palms facing each other or palms facing down. They're both important, they're both fantastic in different ways. Now make sure you keep the shoulder blade down, retract with the shoulder blades, and really engage the mid and lower traps as much as possible. Almost think that you're taking your shoulder blades and pulling them into the opposite side of your body pocket. Down and back every single rep. Next up is the dynamic plank with shoulder blade stability built right in. Now this is extremely important to make sure it's done nice, slow, controlled. This is one of the best overall exercises because it's in a closed chain kinematic system. Your arm is attached to the ground and you're stabilizing your body on top of your arm and shoulder. Slow and easy. Last but not least is the shark fin. Now the shark fin is extremely difficult and much more difficult than it appears. Just mimic the exercise in this video, keeping your arms as close to parallel as each other, which means keeping your elbows as close together as possible while pulling out with your hands. This is much more difficult than it appears.
Thank you for watching the video today from C.O.R.E Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. If you have any questions or concerns about the video or the exercises listed or in the video themselves, please contact me at mark@coreomaha.com or contact me at the office or even through Facebook if you'd like. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the taglines there and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.